In today's English lesson, you are going to learn how to order breakfast in English. And even though there is a really big truck running its engine, I hope you can still hear me. I wanted to order some tea from this place over here, but they said no, I couldn't film. But guess what? Shiretown Marketplace. Kevin, he owns the place. He said that I could. So we are going to go in, take a look around the market, and order some breakfast. And it looks like you can get breakfast here from 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. Oh, that term brunch. I love brunch. It's a little bit of breakfast and a little bit of lunch. There are no rules when you're eating brunch. Before we order breakfast, let's take a look at some of the things you can buy here because it's a market. So you can order breakfast here, but you can also buy some other things like mead. That's the first thing I saw when I walked in. Mead, now be careful. If you see mead, there is alcohol in that and it is made from honey. And they do have a freezer here. It looks like you can get some ice cream. This looks very local. I have never seen this brand of ice cream. And it looks like you can also maybe get some frozen meat there. Ooh, there is an ATM here. That always worries me if there's an ATM because the restaurant may not take cash. So I'm going to check that right now before I get up to the counter to order my breakfast. Do I need to pay with cash only? And the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to look on the outside of the store to see if they have any signs with credit cards. So that tells me they probably do accept credit cards here, which is a good thing because I don't have enough cash to pay for breakfast. So they have a large cooler section here, and it looks like maybe you can buy wine and some other kinds of alcohol that might be hard cider made from apples. And then, of course, you have beer. Vermont is known for three things. Craft beer, so there's a lot of beer brewed here in Vermont. They're also known for cheese and maple syrup. Oh, South American friends. It looks like they serve some kind of mate here. Maybe we should get some mate. I've never tried mate before. Maybe I will get that for my breakfast. Or I won't have that for breakfast. I will get that to drink with my breakfast. All right, there's that famous Vermont cheese. Cabot is one of the most famous brands. It looks like they have some other kind of meat there. Some of that actually looks like it's written in Italian. Monteverde. Isn't that Green Mountains? Oh, by the way, Vermont, it does actually mean Green Mountain. But if you speak French, you already knew that. Some local milk. Some more cheese. Oh, some jams. No, hang on. Is that maple syrup? No. Olive oil. There's some jams. Oh, my favorite part of any store, the candy section. They also have kombucha here. I'm not even sure what that is, but I know there is a little bit of alcohol in it. More mate. And look at this. I love this soda. This is soda from Mexico. So good. If I wasn't getting mate with my breakfast, I might get that Mexican soda. Yeah, it's actually made in Mexico. All right, one of the first things we probably want to do before we order breakfast is take a look at the menu. We'll come over here where there aren't too many people around. I'm wondering, do you have breakfast tacos where you live? They're pretty popular in the United States. They're basically like regular tacos, only they might have eggs inside them. I'm looking at that breakfast on a biscuit though. Black pepper maple biscuit, fried egg, pimento cheese. Normally, I would add bacon, but I know a lot of people watching probably can't have pork, so I will skip the bacon today. Let's go order our breakfast on a biscuit and grab our mate. I think the mate I got has blueberry in it. Is that bad? Probably if I went to Argentina, they would laugh at me, right? There are some people in front of me, but I think I'm going to go in and order. Do you mind if I go first?
No, go
okay,
ahead.
Thank you.
Still shopping.
Okay, thank you. All right, so I have my mate. Hello. Do you mind being on camera? I can just keep it on myself if you would prefer. All right, I'm gonna keep it on myself, but no, it's okay. As long as people can hear you.
Yes.
Okay, we can hear her. All right, I would like to get that mate over there, and could I also get a breakfast on a biscuit?
Absolutely.
With no bacon.
No bacon.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything else?
Nope, I think that'll be it.
All right. It's to $10.70, please.
$10.70, not too bad. You take card?
Yeah. Are these things are these things you would like?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Okay,
Yeah.
I just want to.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was like, if this is for the video, we should
No,
do that
no,
and definitely bring them back through.
No, because people like to see me eat on camera for some reason.
Yeah, that is a big thing now. The whole cooking process too, you see a lot of the time.
Yeah, I
And then
can't
always
cook.
that first delicious bite. Yeah, I also can.
I can't cook, but yeah.
The joy of working at a place like this is that I don't have to cook.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, perfect. You're all set. Do you want a receipt?
Oh, yes, please.
Sure, I can print them. You can take your card.
I'm just going to talk about tip jar really quickly,
Certainly.
because that's a thing in the United States and not everywhere else.
I learned that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Perfect. Thank you.
All right, so I have my receipt. There are other people in line, so I'm going to talk really quickly, but they have a tip jar. So it's always nice to leave a little extra if the service is really, really good, and she was nice. So I left a couple extra dollars, but you can leave it right on your card. I don't know if I was able to capture that on video, but I did pay with a credit card, and there was an option for me to leave a tip. We can come over to this little corner and eat our breakfast. It's nice and quiet over here. I did get my receipt, and you can see on there is a tip, $2.20. So I think the total is a little more than that $10.70. Usually it has the final total on the receipt. That one doesn't. But in the United States, you can usually tip about 20% of whatever your bill was. So I'm not very good at math, but my bill was about $10. So tipping $2 would be appropriate. Now, if they were really mean to you, and usually it has the final total on the receipt, that one doesn't. But in the United States, you can usually tip about 20% of whatever your bill was. So I'm not very good at math, but my bill was about $10. So tipping $2 would be appropriate. Now, if they were really mean to you and rude, I wouldn't tip, but they were so nice in there. I'm gonna stick my microphone right in my jacket. Hopefully this works, but my first sip of mate ever. Blueberry flavored, maybe.
I didn't feel bad. I just what happened to the sad feeling?
Oh, that's good. I could become addicted to this. What is it? It's smooth. There are no bubbles in this. It's not carbonated. I do get a hint of blueberry. That's another way to say just a little bit of blueberry, but it's a nice flavor. I can see why so many people in Uruguay and Argentina are addicted to this stuff. Oh, look at this. Why didn't I think of this before? The microphone right in my jacket. I have an extra hand now. Oh, but in the summer, I won't be wearing a jacket. Does this look dumb? Does this look stupid? Probably, but I'm used to it. Let's go see if our meal is ready. They do have picnic tables here, but it rained last night, so they're a little wet. We'll stick to this dry bench over here. She was so nice. She said, do you want a little extra maple syrup? It's made right here in Vermont. And I said, sure. But the biscuit actually has maple syrup right inside it. So we'll take the top off. This is going to be very messy, but you can see cheese. Ooh, I wonder if the cheese is made here in Vermont. I will ask. Actually, why don't I ask right now, because it's a little hot. I forgot it was pimento cheese, and the cheddar cheese is made here in Vermont, but it has pimentos in the cheese. That might be a new word for you. They're little red things. You might find them in the middle of olives. Okay, I hate eating on camera, and this is going to be so messy, but I do think I should try at least one bite on camera for you, and then the rest I will eat off camera, but let's see if we can do it here. That was a big bite I took. Oh, that was good. Let me finish chewing so I can actually talk. Yeah, that biscuit is so soft, it's flaky. There is a little bit of heat. There is a little bit of spice, maybe from the pimentos. I'm going to dip my biscuit in the maple syrup. But oh, it is so good. If you are ever in town, if you're ever in Middlebury, Vermont, come here. Shiretown Marketplace. Right up there. Shiretown Marketplace. So good. I'm going to enjoy my mate and my homemade biscuit. If you are looking for more English, check right up there. I have a whole playlist from Vermont. Thanks for watching. See you next time.